Supersure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on last year's national champions, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Entering play call screen.
The Stallions will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Pitt Panthers offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy.
Entering play call. Entering paused screen, you have 13 options. Resume is selected. Entering play
now,
call.
Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Panthers racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Verticals is selected.
Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Snatches it on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. That big explosive play carries him into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Looking to fire. Now adjusting. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunt. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Lost to throw again. That's caught. It's Hunt. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Making side adjustments here. They'll throw it from the red zone. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown,
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
The Stallions offense has the ball for the first time, and they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the thing. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against the secondary.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw on first down. Lost, the defense is wide open. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Panthers!
caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that's...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get...
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Off-play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Stallions line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He might want another play. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
We're talking a lot about this quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure. He knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his...
There he goes! Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Stallions will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Audible.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. Looking for room at the 40. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Back up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Verticals is selected. Audible.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. 1st down and more. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter.
You have 9 options. Verticals is selected.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started.
Entering play call. I'll go. X adder. M level switch.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fakes the grab on the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let him fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
Corner is selected. Post. Audible.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Pitt! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Unloads it left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
This offense has it with really good field position. He'll try the left side. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
You have 9 options.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal.
Field goal 29 yards is selected.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Over. 3 step.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again.
Middle third.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away to buy time. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Offense in a bunch formation.
Middle third.
They'll run it. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down.
Audible.
They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Hauls it in. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. The Stallions are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger and down. He goes at the 41.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up themselves fast. They can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Fights off the defender. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Stallions will line up to punt it away. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And here comes the punt team. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
Empty base, middle high low.
And the Panthers come to the line trying to convert on fourth down.
SilK. Ghosts it.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got a man. It's Hunt. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's third down. Now the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll start this drive going to the air. He makes the grab. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on move. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it first and 10 from the 41.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He's got his man, makes the grab. They've got the first down, marked it at the 26 in the waiting seconds of the half. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like they're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Options, free, over. There are 5 categories. You have 36
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Gives it on the option. Gets it past the marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Audible.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Entering pause screen, you have 5 options.
Hit will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Free step. Give cushion.
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The throw. It's incomplete. They've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Audible.
Motion from the wideout. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that
Entering play call. Coach
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Dobbs.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Dobbs. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains and they have a first down.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
He's got him. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up. Try and get a takeaway to get back in this game. You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you...
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that.
Call. Entering instant replay. Entering
the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Breaks into the open. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Pitt now operating in the red zone. To the air on first down. A little screen to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Slug go. Ghost.
Back to pass. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Panthers want to crank the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Sharks, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into it.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking left. Hauls it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Dropping back, it's Grimes. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Stallions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44.
Audible.
From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Stallions will hunt it away on 4th down.
Number 99 in buck formation to kick it away.
Wants to bring it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains.
Slug go.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Skips away from pressure. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Pitt pushing the pace.
These last 2 plays really are a microcosm of why this guy is so dangerous as a dual-threat quarterback. He showed you the arm talent. He showed you the accuracy on the previous completion. And then on this play, it's not open, so he takes off and runs and gets it. There's so many different...
Entering paused screen, you have 13 options. Instant replay is selected. Entering play call.
As a defense, because of his athleticism, man, he's a special talent.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Looking to throw. for that trip to the end zone.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Grimes. Right down the middle. He's got it. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end.
Give cushion.
Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Ward. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Stallions in a good spot here with second and short.
Cover 3 drop is selected.
From the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Over 3, cover 2 drop.
After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Oh, after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Stallions decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll feel the punt and take it back. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Short cross.
Might be calling a hot route. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Finds his back in the middle. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Hit coming to the line after getting another first down. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. Headed to the end zone. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line. But are they ever in business now? Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal.
Short cross, slug go.
Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Offense in an empty set.
Corner is selected. Slug go. Post. Zig. Short cross.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
From the gun, looking for a man. Going for 6. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Oh, it's reversed. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man. It's Robertson. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Stallions will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Max protect.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them. They're taking shots.
And the Panthers want to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the game.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here we go.
Wants to throw. It's Grimes. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Spread.
Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here on third down for this offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play call, coach
The Stallions will call on their punt team.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
The offense changing the play. Starts to drive, trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Soto. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. To the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but just live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking deep down the right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He makes the grab for the two. I don't know why you need to go for two there, but they do, and it's successful. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Let's go, let's go. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the inside give. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Got it in the middle, it's Temple. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Quarterback may change this route. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The sure hands, it's Soto. Oh, he's got some space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. The Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Grimes. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the Stallions send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds.
Levels, verticals.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Quarterback making checks.
Hot routes. Zig. Coast.
Wants to go up top on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Grab near the marker. It's Hunt. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. He's going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard.